Cheers everyone. Hello everyone and welcome to a catch-up video. I hope you're all well. If you want to see what I've been up to, then keep on watching. I know everyone, yet again, it's been ages since I've done a video. I'm really sorry. It's been shocker, really stressful. We had COVID back at work, so one patient got it, and then so they have to isolate for 2 weeks, and then another patient got it like a week into that, the first patient's isolation, which meant the ward, basically our ward was on lockdown for a month. We were in scrubs, FFP3 masks for a month. It was extremely stressful, and it's just, I know nobody wants to hear about COVID, but when you think you finally got over it and you're through the worst, along it comes again. It's just so frustrating. So yeah, it's been quite tiring and quite stressful. I went and had my nails done this morning. I just thought I'd treat myself. We are allowed to have nails at work because I'm not an adult nurse. I'm a mental health nurse, and we're a bit more down with the kids. Anyway, exciting news. So I have taken on, it's hilarious. Megan, my lovely Megan, was working at Debenhams. So she has unfortunately lost her job because Debenhams went into administration and they're in the process of closing the shops. The poor girl has tried so hard to get a job somewhere else. But in the meantime, she's agreed to be my momager, you know, Kardashians, Jenners, eat your heart out. So she's going to edit my videos. We're going to do like a whole rebrand of my YouTube channel. I'm going to schedule some videos. What I'm going to do is batch film some crochet tutorials. So you will get some crochet tutorials. It's just really hard because I work shifts. It's really hard to regularly film stuff. So what I'm going to do is batch film a whole load of crochet tutorials, and also I'm going to chuck in as sort of extras as and when, like, because I love reading, so I'm going to do some book videos. I'm into my garden at the moment, so I'm going to chuck some garden stuff in there and just general chit chat videos. So they will be coming soon, hopefully. I'm at work this weekend, but I might, so I'm only on an early tomorrow, so I might, because I finish quite early. I finish at like 3 o'clock, so I might come home now that the light is lighter later and start filming some videos. So if there's any crochet tutorials that you desperately want to see, just pop them in the description box below and I will see what I can do. In other news, Delilah, my summer house, has had a makeover on the outside. So she's no longer looking like something out of My Little Pony. I will take some footage and insert it here. Roll the B-roll. So, as you can see, Delilah has a new look. I need to put my pots back over here. This bench needs sorting out, so it did have a top on it, but I need to get the top remade. Yeah. She's got new lanterns and new fairy lights. And the paint is Cuprinol. And I love her. So as you can see, she's had a bit of a makeover. She's looking a bit more grown up now. So I used Cuprinol, outdoor paint, whatever you call it. I'm not a painter. I don't know what you call it. So I used Cuprinol for everything. On some of the top bits I had to sand it back because the paint was starting to, like, the old paint was starting to flake, so sanded it all back. So I spent a lot of time painting Delilah, and yesterday I spent literally the whole afternoon painting the bloody doors because of all like the hardware, and I'm really rubbish at cutting in and stuff like that, so they probably look terrible. But anyway, she's looking brand spanking new. She's got new fairy lights. Yeah, so that's all good. So last time we spoke, I was going to knit a jumper. It's done, but I still need to join it together. So let me grab it. It's in my trusty ball bag. let's have a look. So this is the first thing, I know this is not crochet, it's knitting. This is the first thing that I have ever knitted in my life, and it's from Wool and the Gang. I've got an unboxing video, I'll link it up there somewhere, so you can have a look at the unboxing. So obviously I still need to join a few bits, that's why there's a bit of straggly bits. But this is my jumper. I am so chuffed with myself because I nearly dipped that in my cup of tea then. I have never ever knitted anything in my life. And when it came to, I want to say reducing, but that's the wrong word. You know, when you like lower your stitches. What is wrong with me? I've got dementia. Luckily there was a video for this jumper. I'll link their video as well. It's really easy, it's really good for beginners, and the video is amazing. The yarn is from Wool and the Gang. It is quite expensive. That's an understatement, but it is absolutely beautiful yarn, and it's going to be so cozy. But it's been quite warm in the UK, and because I've been at work, and if you've ever worked in an NHS building, you know you either freeze or boil. We're on boil mode at the moment because Ryden came and sorted our heating out and now it's too hot. So yeah, I just need to join, not join, but sew up the sleeves. And I think I made the small, and I used 5, I think I got 5 balls of it. It was pretty expensive. In other news, I've been reading a lot, so I just find, because I'm so stressed when I come home from work, I either play my Nintendo Switch, totally addicted to Animal Crossing and Super Mario, and then I like climb into bed and read my book. But I've been also listening to audiobooks. I listen to them on the way to work because I just find it chills me out. But oh my god, girls, let's have a little chat. If you want some really good audiobooks, they do them in like normal books and on Kindle as well. Your girl is Willow Winters, right? Contemporary fiction, aka complete smut. And the series of books, I need to find it on here, that I've been listening to. So the first book by Willow Winters, it's called The Sins and Secret Series of Duets. And the first book is called Imperfect. Wow. Wow. It's amazing to just like escape. And it's also quite dark romance, really smutty. Obviously I was listening to it on the way to work, and every time I got to work and was about to pull up into the work car park, it was like those special moments, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. Every time I got to work. And a lot of our service users have ground leave and are walking around the car park. So I'm like trying to turn it off before I like actually get to the car park, but I didn't want to turn it off because it's really good. So Willow Winters is your gal if you want a bit of easy contemporary romance with a bit of naughtiness thrown in. The other book that I am reading at the moment is this, A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik, I think is how you say it. So it's supposed to be a bit Harry Pottery. I think it's an adult book. I don't even think it's a YA book. And it's like a school of magic that you get sent to. There's no teachers, you can't leave, there's no holidays, you literally stay in it for 5 years. And I've heard kind of mixed things about this book, but I thought, oh, I'll give it a chance. I'm not slating her, it's just not for me. It's like the author has got verbal diarrhea and has just information dumped all this stuff on the page, and it's really chaotic, and I'm really, really struggling to read it. But I feel really guilty if I start a book, and this is a library book. I feel really guilty if I don't finish it. I don't know what that's all about, so I'm struggling through it. I am on page 169. The other book I bought off of Amazon, because Megan wants to read it, is this, A Little Life by Hanya Gihara. I'm really sorry if I've just destroyed your surname. So this chunky old monster also has teeny tiny text, and it is over 700 pages long, but I'm scared to read this book because I've seen so many videos about this book and it is literally broken people. Like, it is extremely triggering, it's extremely apparently traumatic. It's about 4 friends that moved to New York. Let's have a look. So they meet in college and move to New York to make their way. They're broke adrift and buoyed only by their friendship and ambition. And it's about their relationship over the decades. And I think it has got topics such as like sexual abuse. I'm not sure about drug addiction, but people that I've seen read this book are literally distraught and crying their eyes out because it is really sad. But so me and Megan thought we'd give it a go. I don't know how it's gonna go. I shall let you know. But that's about it. That's all my little news that I have for you. Hopefully I'll be back on Monday with a crochet tutorial. Like I said, if you want to suggest anything, just pop them in the comments box below. And I think that's next door's dog going crazy. Anyway, take care, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all soon.